Well, the Black Clover chapter 1, no, 27 to 7. It's, what can we say? The eye patch guy has created a zombie he calls Jimmy that apparently has a curse power that once you hit it will become life-threatening. Some similar to that ability of Disaster from the Nuts No Taisai. Either way, gets ordered to attack the little girl over there. Wonder if she's a noble one. I mean, from nobility because she seems to be dressed very fancy. Either way, the girl cannot move, but it's also pretty funny that Nero, the bird, is sitting on her face. But Asta, being Asta, with a big heart, of course, does his best to protect the girl. He cannot. He then decides to swing his small sword because the big sword cannot deflect the attacks. So the eye patch just continues attacking the child because he feels that since Aster is a magical knight, he will die protecting the brat. But it's obvious though that this eye patch is a guy who doesn't understand good, because he says the exact same line. A good cannot comprehend evil, guy says, like, oh, you're getting injured, why merit are you defending that kid? And Aster says, I'm not doing this for rewards, which makes the eye patch guy even more angry. My guess is that he doesn't believe a single bit in the goodness of man. Did he really have such a light that he only saw the jerkasses of the world, and then he decides if the world's a jerkass, he will be a jerkass himself? Well, either way, Noelle finds Aster and Hawan fights, but the words of her siblings still hang on her body, which at first causes her to lose her guard, but then Leon comes and comically hits her on the head. And then gives her a speech that's actually pretty heartwarming. Even though it's very strict, it's actually more heartwarming than strict. Saying something like, did you falter because of what your sibling said? There is no such place for such thoughts on the battlefield. One bad call in judgment can lead to loss of life. You're right here as a magical knight. If no one forced you to become one, then prove your resolution by gaining strength. Being dissatisfied with current level doesn't make you a liability. Doing nothing about it does. That once again shows that Leon may very well be the token good teammate. Well, there may be more, but the token good magical knight. Well, Jamie does count, even though he's a little bit rough. Leon may be a little bit rough too, but he shows a lot of wisement, saying just like that. The one makes a liability is doing nothing about it's about one's current level. And Noelle, remembering that Aster never ever gives up, protects the girl with a water barrier, screams her tsundere lines to Aster, which gives Aster once again the boost. And then Eye Patch summons more zombies, but the rival guy decides to aid Aster too by fighting off the zombies, but Aster he has already forgotten the name of that guy. Oh, granted, so have I, but still. So then he charges in against Jimmy and does a new one spin. Aster once again shows to be a badass, a completely badass normal. He does some kind of hurricane. No, not hurricane. He spins with both his swords, creating a devastating spin of death. Now that is awesome. Just like the rival says, what in style unbecoming of a magical knight, I'm liking you more and more. He strikes down Jimmy, and Aster says to him, step up to the plate and plate yourself. The fight is now on. This was a good chapter. Bit heartwarming what Leon said, but even if it was strict, but more strict. I don't know what I mean. It's better that it was strict and heartwarming than nothing at all, right? Now that Noelle is back, she's gonna prove her worth, and we'll see. Once again, Aster shows that he's such a badass normal. One wonders, does there even exist anyone who can fight normally? And I mean with swords, not with magic power? Well, we already know Aster is the key to that. So, do give me your thoughts, if you have any.